What if I told you that everything you've been taught about being good might not be enough to succeed? Not because kindness is weak, but because the world is complex. And sometimes it rewards clarity more than compassion. This isn't about becoming ruthless, it's about being real. And few understood reality better than Niccolo Machiavelli. But here's the twist. Machiavellian principles aren't just for power-hungry rulers. When viewed through the lens of mindfulness and growth, they hold profound life lessons for anyone trying to succeed with their soul intact. Let me show you how. Lesson 1. Appear as you must. Act as you need. Machiavelli once wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." In life, perception often outweighs truth. And while that sounds harsh, it's liberating, because it means you can choose how you present yourself. We wear masks every day, at work, in relationships, even on social media. The key isn't to fake your identity, but to control your narrative. Don't give everyone full access to your thoughts, your fears, or your plans. Move quietly, speak with intention, and remember, not everyone needs to understand your journey to validate it. Lesson 2. Control is clarity. Machiavelli believed that people who lack control are vulnerable to the chaos of others. And isn't that the truth? We often hand over our power to toxic people, bad habits, even our own self-doubt. But the real game changer, learning to master yourself. Discipline isn't punishment, it's protection. It gives you space to think clearly, move decisively, and act with purpose. So, take stock. What are you letting control you? And more importantly, how can you take it back? Lesson 3. Be feared or be forgotten. This might be Machiavelli's most misunderstood idea. He didn't say be evil, he said be respected. In your life, people will test your boundaries. They will take your kindness for granted if it's not backed by strength. You don't have to be feared in the literal sense, but you must have presence. Speak when it matters. Say no without guilt. Build a reputation that speaks before you do. Because fear, when translated through integrity and confidence, becomes something even stronger. Lesson 4. Adapt or be broken. Machiavelli admired those who could bend with the wind without breaking. And life is wind. Constantly shifting, unpredictable, even cruel at times. Resilience doesn't mean pushing through blindly. It means knowing when to pivot, when to pause, when to rebuild. The most successful people aren't the most aggressive. They're the most adaptive. Are you clinging to a version of yourself that no longer fits? If so, maybe it's time to shed the old skin. And finally, know when to walk alone. There will be times when your growth makes others uncomfortable. When your silence speaks louder than your words. When your ambition feels like a foreign language to those around you. Don't dim your fire to make others feel warm. Walk alone if you must, but do it with purpose. Because solitude, when embraced, becomes your sharpest tool for self-discovery. The true Machiavellian isn't a villain in the shadows. He or she is the one who sees clearly, thinks deeply, and acts wisely. It's not about deception. It's about designing your life with strategy, intention, and courage. So ask yourself, are you playing the game, or are you letting the game play you? If this made you pause, reflect, or reframe how you see success, you're already one step closer to mastery.